Hello friends, welcome back to my channel if you're returning, and if this is the first video of mine that you're catching, welcome. My name is Rachel and I am a reseller on sites like eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. And at the beginning of every month, I love sharing with you my top sales from the previous month. So today I'll be sharing with you my top 15 sales of October 2024. If you want to see what sold for the most money for me, definitely stick around. So October was actually my worst month of the year. I'm not even kidding. Like, obviously one of the months of the year has to be the worst month of the year, but it's never October. And I really think, in fact, no, I'll say I know, just based on my data and my information, it 100% has to do with those Poshmark fee changes that happened October, 3rd through like the 27th. The majority of the month, the Poshmark had changed their fee structure. And my sales completely tanked that entire time. eBay remained about the same. Mercari remained about the same. But Poshmark, my sales were literally cut in half, which it literally tanked my whole month. So thankfully, November has been better so far. But I did still have some pretty decent sales. Just the volume was not there like it normally would be. So if you like reseller content, make sure you consider subscribing to my channel. Every month I share with you my top 15, and I also do unboxing videos, 90-day updates, and just sharing tips and tricks with you in general of what's working for my reseller business in hopes that it helps yours. Hit that like button if you could. That helps out the channel. It lets me know you like content like this. And let me know in the comments, what was your best sale of October? And did you experience a slower month on Poshmark? Or was it just me? I feel like some people said their sales got better. Mine definitely did not. And it's not just in my head. Like my data supports that Poshmark definitely had some struggles in October for me, for my sales. So definitely let me know. On an unrelated personal note, semi-related, unrelated, before we get into the countdown, big changes, I guess, for our family. Our nanny moved out of state. We loved our nanny. She was with our daughter 3 half days a week, which is when I would do all of my, my reseller stuff and film my videos. And as a result, we decided to put our daughter, who's now 19 months, in a preschool. So she's going to actually go to school 3 full days a week, meaning I should have a little bit more time to work on things uninterrupted. And I'm really, really excited about that. So if there's any like reseller type content videos you think I could discuss or that would be helpful to you, let me know down in the comments, because I'm shooting for this month and next month at least, or probably through January, to get back up to 3 videos a week like I had been doing before I found out I was pregnant. And I think it's completely doable now that we've had that little shift in our life. So let me know down below. That all being said, let's go ahead and get into my top 15 for October. I will share the number 15 to number 1. I'll tell you what it is, what platform it sold on, how much I paid for it initially, how long it took to sell, from number 15 up to number 1. So number 15 was the pull-on straight crop pants in black. These were from the second JCrew Madewell palette that I ordered from Boutique by the Box. So I purchased that back in June, and these sold in the beginning of October on Poshmark for $52. So they took a little bit longer, I guess, in hindsight, but still $52 is pretty good, for a pair of Madewell pants. My cost per piece was $9.80 on that palette, so that's pretty good. Then there was this wool coat. It was like a long wool overcoat. This one was from a Madewell JCrew outerwear and sweaters box I ordered actually back in February. So I got it kind of at the end of winter season, and it did sit all summer. It was a size 2 extra small, although it was a 100% wool coat. It was a very nice coat, just sort of a, a smaller size. It did sell on Mercari for $54, and I had it priced higher than that, but Mercari doesn't take fees. So I let it go for what the offer was, especially because it was a small size. I've had it for a while, and I didn't want it to keep sitting here. And take the risk that it just didn't sell for a second winter season. So It ended up in the top 15 anyway, so that's okay. Then there was a pair of 90s straight leg jeans in black. These were a size 33 tall from Madewell. These were from a Madewell JCrew dresses and denim box I ordered from Boutique by the Box. This one was a little more recent, from August of 2024, and these were a $54 Poshmark sale. I typically tend to do better with the tall and petite sizes. They typically tend to sell a little bit quicker, but also the bigger sizes tend to sell a little bit slower. So this was a bigger size and a tall size. At the end of the day, it sat a little longer than I would have liked, but $54 on those is pretty good. I paid $14.13 per piece on that. Then there was the Carol Dakota mules. These were the brand Joseph Siebel. These came in the ready-to-list footwear box that I ordered from Helpsy Source. But anyway, that one was $16.62 per pair, and they sold on eBay for $54.99 plus the buyer paid shipping. Now, that box was 9 pairs of shoes, and I think I had sold 7, and now this makes number 8, and I only have 1 pair left. So that box is almost gone. So I was happy to sell that off for $54.99, so $16.62 into that one. Then there was the Riley denim midi skirt. This was a size 26. I don't typically have really good luck selling skirts at all. This was from the JCrew Madewell tops and bottoms box I bought recently from Boutique by the Box. There's a lot of Madewell on this countdown. I guess I should have said that in the beginning. So much Madewell here. But this one was only listed for like not even 3 weeks, and it was a $55 Poshmark sale. Because of Poshmark's wonky fee changes over the October month, I stopped offering like my discounted shipping because they were doing that $5.95 automatic shipping thing. And so that's how I used to be able to tell whether I sold it by offer or whether somebody made me an offer, is whether or not it had discounted shipping in my notes here. But because last month nothing had discounted shipping, I honestly don't know if this sold by offer or if somebody made me an offer. But I did, once the Poshmark fee went back to what it was, I started putting my offers, my discounted shipping back on my offers. And so I'll be able to tell again in my notes. I should have maybe made a note about it. But anyway, it was a $55 Poshmark sale. And that one actually sold surprisingly quick for me. And I paid $7.65 per piece on that box. There were a pair of perfect vintage wide leg jeans in black. These were a size 33 petite. These were also in a Madewell JCrew dresses and denim box from Boutique by the Box. I paid $14.13 per piece on this box. These were a size 33 petite, so again, large size, but petite size. So these took a little over 2 months to sell, but they did sell for $55.99 plus shipping on eBay. That $55.99, that tells me that somebody accepted. I sent like a 15% off offer, and somebody accepted my offer to them. So that was a good sale. You know, $14 into $55. I'll take it. Then there were the Bay Weatherproof black leather booties. This is the first sale I made from the Stitch Fix shoes box from Boutique by the Box. These were a size 8 wide. The brand was Naturalizer. They were new without box, and they were listed about 3 weeks and a $61 Mercari sale. So that was exciting. I like it when I can list a new box and then I start making really good sales right away. That's always really promising. So I'm happy about that. They're with the tall, super wide leg jeans in blue. These were a size 31 tall from Madewell. These were only listed 3 weeks again, and they sold on Poshmark for $68. This was a Madewell JCrew dresses and denim box. I've ordered this box like, I don't know, 12 times, something like that. I keep ordering this box over and over and over because I love selling the dresses and denim. The denim stuff does better for me, but the dresses kind of just come with it. So I think that's, you know, why you're going to hear me say dresses and denim, dresses and denim. Like whenever Boutique by the Box drops new dresses and denim boxes, I'm usually buying 1 or 2 or 3, or I don't know. One time I bought like 200 pieces at a time. I mean, it literally just does so well for me. So anyway, these sold pretty quick on Poshmark for $68. One of the few like really good Poshmark sales. Actually, I take that back. My top 2 sales are Poshmark sales technically, and they are really good sales. So, I mean, Poshmark, like, all hope was not lost, but I feel like the stuff that did sell, I sold like at higher prices, but much less of it. So I didn't get the volume that I'm used to. But this was one of the good sales on Poshmark last month. Then there were the Midrise kickout jeans. These were a size 26. These were from a dress and denim box from Boutique by the Box, $14.13 per pair. These were a $69.99 eBay sale, and they were listed for a little over a month, but $69.99 would have been my full asking price. There was no offer involved here, so I love it when that happens. Same with these, same selling price, totally unrelated sale, but this was the button front midi shirt dress from a Madewell JCrew dresses and denim box. My cost per piece on this one was $13.76, and this one also sold on eBay actually within 10 days, $69.99 plus shipping. So again, gotta love it. There were the Ghost 15 running shoes, size 11. These were Brooks. No surprise here that these sold pretty quickly. Actually, they took like 3 weeks, so not as quick as usual. But I didn't like, I wasn't entertaining lower offers the way I do on most of my items. These, it's like, I know they're going to sell and I know about how much I'm going to get for them. So I wasn't really entertaining those like lower offers. But I paid $17.23 for these. They were from a Helpsy Source ready to list footwear box. And these were $17.23 per pair. And I got a $70 offer on Mercari, which I did accept because that was a little bit less than what I wanted, but Mercari doesn't take any fees. So $70 kind of made up for, you know, selling it a little higher, but having to pay a fee. So that was okay with me. Then there were the black Snow Fuse boots. These were the North Face. And those were also from the same ready to list footwear box. So $17.23 per pair. And these sold within 3 weeks on eBay for $74.99, plus the buyer paid, gosh, almost $20 in shipping. These went to like Seattle or something. I'm in Atlanta, so that's really far. And these were heavy boots. So the buyer paid quite a bit in shipping, and that was my full asking price. So that was definitely a good sale. All right, we are at the top 3. Number 3 is the Elena shirt dress in poplin. This was JCrew, size 6. From a Madewell JCrew dresses and denim box. I'm sorry there's not a ton of variety in this countdown today, but this is just what's been selling for me. And maybe this is your sign to like stock up on this box if you see it available on Boutique by the Box, because it's, you know, I sell quite a bit of it. This one was listed less than 2 weeks and it sold for $76.49 on eBay, which means I probably sent a 15% off offer to watchers. But again, $13 into 76, that's fantastic to me. So especially in a quick turnaround. So I was happy with that. Top 2, this is probably my number 2 is my favorite sale and actually my most surprising sale. This was the Femme Blazer in plaid checkered from Sandro. This was in that Helpsy professional wear box, where it was all blazers. And I feel like me and a lot of you guys, my viewers, kind of poo-pooed this box when I unboxed it, just because it literally was all blazers and a lot of them were like probably not worth that much, which may still be true. I think it's too soon to tell. But this was a really significant sale out of that box. I paid $8.69 per piece on that box, and this one sold for $120 on Poshmark. If I remember correctly, just because it was so exciting to me, somebody sent me a $120 offer. I did have it listed higher than that based on comps and based on the MSRP, but I was not letting that offer slip away, especially with how poorly Poshmark was doing last month. There was no way I was not accepting that. So that box, I think that one sale paid for a majority of the box, which is very exciting. And I love it when I make any sales over $100 because it's not super common for me and just my business model and the type of stuff I sell. You know, $100 in one sale is fabulous. And I actually, hopefully, would like to start getting more sales like that. So there was one other, and this sale was awesome, awesome, awesome. These were the Mariana Crocodile Embossed Leather Over the Knee Boots. The brand was Shoots. I had never heard of this brand, so put that on your BOLO list if you're a thrifter or if you're doing retail arbitrage or something. Shoots, SCHUTZ. New to me. These were beautiful over-the-knee boots, super, super well made, and I sold them within 2 weeks for $169 on Poshmark. I think someone made me an offer on those too, if I remember correctly. And they got a lot of attention pretty quickly. So I'm almost wondering, should I have like tried to get more? I don't know. I see those like really, really big profits from the $17.23 I paid to $169 as the buying price, or the sale price. So I was like, yeah, absolutely. Like I am not letting that slip through my fingers. But just by how much attention these got, I almost wonder if I could have gotten more. I'm still very, very happy with the sale. Don't get me wrong. And definitely that brand is on my BOLO list. I might start thrifting a little bit more now that I have 3 full days of no kids, at least until I can't walk anymore, or until I deliver the second baby, which will be beginning of March or maybe end of February. So maybe I'll get to do some thrift hauls. I went thrifting. I'm going off on a tangent now. I went thrifting the first day she was in school, just because I was like super nervous and anxious and I didn't want to just sit at home because it was so quiet here. And so I did end up going thrifting and I found some good stuff, but it was still like a lot of work. I'm not used to being on my feet as much, especially being pregnant. It was like, yeah, it was a lot of work, and it did take several hours, which I wanted it to. So that was a good thing. And I came back with some stuff, but probably not worth several hours of my time. So I want to do it again for the fun of it. It is definitely the thrill of the find for me at this point, because I get all of my inventory, or most of it at this point, delivered to me directly. So it's not necessarily the same end game or the same, my goals are not the same thrifting these days, but man, I miss sharing thrift hauls with you guys. Those are always fun because it's not like all one brand, and you just never know what you're going to find. So maybe I'll get to do a thrift haul or two in the upcoming weeks here. I guess we'll see. But yeah, anyway, that is my top 15. What a whirlwind of a month. Also, a shameless plug. So my birthday is November 12th. It's coming up. And last year, I turned 38 last year. So I did a 38% off 3 or more items in my Poshmark closet for one day only, November 12th, my birthday. And I made a ton of sales doing that. It was one of like only 2 or 3 times in the whole year I use the My Shoppers feature. I send out notices to everybody that's ever bundled with me. I don't like spamming people with that often, so I tend to do it like once or twice a year. But I really, really boosted my sales last year doing that, and I am going to do that again this year. So I'll be 39 this year. You'll get 39% off if you bundle 3 or more items on November 12th. If you see this video and you send me an offer on 3 items before November 12th, I'll know it's you, and I'll honor it. But I am excited to run that sale again. I don't typically do too much on Poshmark for Black Friday. I probably will do like an eBay, just like put stuff on sale. But that's really all I do. Black Friday, people are shopping retail a lot on Black Friday, and I don't usually get a big share of the pie, and it ends up being like kind of a disappointing. If you psych yourself up to have this great big sales weekend, it ends up being a little disappointing, at least in my experience. So I kind of just let it ride, spend the weekend with family, make the sales I'm going to make. But anyway, that's it for today. Thank you for joining me for this video. Let me know in the comments your top sale for October, and make sure you subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Hit that like button on the way out if you are still here. And that's it for today, friends. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video.